All right, folks, if you want some good coffee with good service, you gotta stop in at Buckhorn, Missouri and get you some Midway coffee. Give you the extra juice to get out there and look for them antiques. Uh-oh. That's my beautiful wife right there. She's sassy, britches, but she don't like to be on TV. Kojak, what are we doing today?
Going and looking at garage sales and yard sales.
It's the Missouri 100-mile yard sale and flea market and swap meet. So they call it 3 names, Kojak, because it's 3 different events going on in 100 miles. So I'm not sure if we're gonna make the 100 miles, but we're gonna try to cover as much ground as we can. We just ain't gonna be able to do it all because Kojak's got prior engagements after lunch. So, but hey, y'all stick with us. We're gonna see what we can get into. We had some bus on the yard sales, hadn't we?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, let's go in here in this pawn shop right here. See if we can make dreams come true in the pawn shop. Howdy. All kinds of stuff in here. Some making around. Look at them old cars. That's a cool pawn shop. I like it. We've never been in this one.
Like those guns.
I don't know about all that. Yeah. Kojak, that was the nicest pawn shop you ever been in, huh? Yep, it just had a bunch of China knives in there. I didn't want it. All right, Kojak, where are we at?
A storage unit.
Storage unit. Let's go down here. I see some deer horns and all kinds of stuff. Uh-oh, some more of these bins. Some more than bins.
Oh, this is scary.
Yeah, I like that. It's a stand for make it to a forge. Yeah. Might as well now, then broke it. We wasn't that successful on our flea market hunts. It was just so spread out and so many places to stop. Most of it was just junk people wanting to get rid of, but we did find a few things. But where are we at?
We're at the cutlery.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure? You're at the Shepherd Hills Cutlery. All right. They say dreams are made of in here. But I know, those are new. Hey, Kojak, where are we at right now? This is our last stop.
The Raleigh Antique Mall.
Hey, we ain't had a whole lot of luck, have we,
Yeah.
today? We did a lot. I don't think the juice was worth the squeeze, but it was fun. We did break some stuff. I know that was accidents, but then we had to go in the academy, and then we had to go get you some football stuff, and then I had to get some more crappie baits and stuff like that so I can go fishing with Mr. Hodge. If he still wants to go.
China shop.
Yeah, but look, we're gonna go. This place gets hit harder than Nolan Ryan used to throw a fastball, but we're still gonna go in here. Well, nothing to get crazy about. Hey folks, before I get into more in depth on the video. So they had just to kind of summarize, basically over the weekend, of course, I didn't get hardly anything done regarding working on knife repairs, working on my boat, which y'all can't see behind me. I'm trying to install a motor, and I ain't talking about, it ain't an outboard motor. I'm basically taking a Harbor Freight's 670cc V-twin 22 horsepower Predator motor and mount it on the back of the boat. It's already, I've got it inspected and it's registered. And I had a title through Missouri. So I know not all states will do it, but most states will, I believe. So I got it done, or got that part of it done. Now I'm trying to figure out the mounting, and I'm just so far behind, but I got to get it done because I'm trying to get it into the water. I mean, technically I can take it in the water now, but I can only run my trolling motor. So I want to get this motor set up. I got to get the mounting hardware, motor mounts, run fuel lines, run electricity, all this kind of stuff. Get that situated, and figure the wiring out and all that stuff. But anyway, I'm just so far behind. But going back to on topic, we did the I was calling it the 150 mile, but I think somebody had told me that it's actually, but then I got corrected. It was the 100-mile swap meet. Flea market swap meet. So basically, but it's mainly, I say 60% of it was yard sales. And it's just so many people had yard sales. I couldn't go down every road. I would love to have the time. And we probably could have got a lot of places, but some of them were down several miles down gravel roads, and my wife didn't want to take her car down it, which is understandable. Some of them she didn't really mind, depending on how the gravel road was. Some were more dirt roads. But probably where all the good stuff was at, to be honest with you. Especially stuff like what I'm looking for, like the knives and files and old tools and stuff like that. So we just didn't, but the main thing, we didn't have time. So Kojak had a football event he had to go to, and we couldn't miss that. We already told him we were coming. So that was at like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So we did leave the house by like 8:15 that morning. Probably could have left a little bit earlier, but it's hard to get the wifey up and moving. But we did make pretty good time. But like I said, it was just so much to hit, so many places to go. But did find some stuff. Some stuff wasn't in video because I didn't film the whole way, just because of the dynamics and how many people were out and about. I just didn't film. I was too busy looking. But some I did take pictures. So, but y'all did see that. Some of that in the video, but like I said, I'm going to show you some of the findings, and then I'll show you some photos of the prior day. So I was off that Friday. I took off that Friday because I had to work real early in the morning Saturday for a couple hours, and then I got back to the house by 8 or about 7:45, and I changed clothes anyway, make sure she was up. So we had the rest of the day to go hunting and stuff like that, which my wife likes going too. So especially the flea markets and stuff like that, looking for old stuff. But so it's me, her, and Kojak. So we did it. And then what was unique, that Friday I went by myself. That after I went checking on some deer stands, well, I went and checked out a few places, and then I went and got Tanner, or AKA Kojak, went and got him. Then we went and checked out some places while my wife was at work. So we found some stuff then. So like I said, some of the photos and videos is from me and him. That was in there. But I'll just show y'all pictures. I'm not going to dig all the files and stuff out, but I'm going to show you pictures on some of the stuff. And then, but we ran into some very interesting folks, super nice folks, made some good contacts. Got Mr. Marvin and Miss Kathy, which she does phenomenal tanning, like really good. So I'm not really big in trapping. We had some traps, but I got like some cheaper traps, but he told me some techniques to improve those traps. So I'm going to do that. I'm hoping me and Kojak can get in there and do some trapping with him. He's going to teach us the ways. I feel like that's a blessing because I don't really know a whole lot. I mean, I've caught stuff in traps and done trapping, but I'm not an expert in it. So I'm hoping him to show us the way and spread that knowledge to me and Kojak. Like we'll both go with him. And then I'm hoping Miss Kathy will show us the tanning process and how she does it. Which I got to make sure to let her know that I'm not trying to get in her her side hustle business that she does. Probably no way I even do that great anyway, but I just want to know some of the tricks of trade, because that's definitely, you got to know what you're doing when it comes to tanning the hide. So, and then, but anyway, I met them, saw them both those days. I saw Mr. Dickey David, and that's his name. Kind of rolls off the tongue good. Super fine gentleman. Got some connections with him. Found some cool stuff over at his house or his farm, and met one of his daughters. She's, I think she's a little bit older than me. Super nice people. And he told us we could come over and hunt coyotes and do all kinds of stuff. So we exchanged phone numbers, and might be able to do some filming over there in sometime in the near future. So we'll look into that. And then I met a subscriber, Mr. Martin. I'm gonna bugger up his last name. It's like Haradecki. I'm probably mispronouncing that. But it's Mr. Martin from Springfield, Missouri. Ran into him at a gas station / the world famous largest candy factory store that's off I-44 going eastbound. And ran into him, and he recognized Kojak. Then he saw me, and anyway, but I ran out of stickers and stuff. I was like, told Kojak, I said, we need to bring some stickers and stuff with us, especially when we run into subscribers, because you never know when you'll run into them. And so I didn't have any of that. I'll probably make sure we got some wax with us too. But I told him, Mr. Martin, we're going to get some stuff out to you. I told you I will. He gave me his address. So I'm going to try to get that stuff out in the mail this week. So thanks for all the support, Mr. Martin, and hopefully you bless your family and your friends, and have a good week this week. But like I said, let's get to it. We'll show you some up close some of the stuff. And also, don't forget, before y'all zoom through the video, the giveaway. We are so close, folks, to subscribers. I'm giving away about probably $200 worth of gifts. I know, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's blowing my mind. I ain't giving away like a little cheap China-made Rosecraft or some kind of knife like that, which, I mean, it's all to their own. It's all to their own, but I just don't buy that stuff. It's just me. However, but like I said, they are pretty good knives. People do what they want to do with their money. That's why I always say, I don't bash them. I stay in my lane and they stay in their lane. But I'm giving away. We're going to have some waxes. We got this knife made in Portugal. Awesome little backpacking EDC knife. Going to have that with us. We're going to have 3 cans of wax. We're going to have that knife. And of course, we'll do some up close. And then we're going to have a Robert Class. It's going to be in the giveaway, y'all. Look at here. Hopefully y'all can see it. Look at this. Look at this. Bone handle, leather sheath. Look at that jig bone. Ain't that pretty? Look at that bone. It's going to go with it. It's in the giveaway. It's crazy how people don't want to subscribe. I don't know if they just ain't seeing the channel. I think it's YouTube's fault, but that's just me, because I ain't got no commercials on my videos. I don't know what it is. Algorithm, I don't know. I've been pretty consistent on hunting for stuff and then cleaning knives. I don't know how much more consistent you can get with that, but I don't know. But y'all do me a favor, get the word out. It's free. There ain't nothing hardly in this world free anymore. It's not. Hell, just people sometimes want, if you're trying to give a hug or get a hug from somebody wants something from it, right? There's nothing free. But this is, like, I'm going to pay for the shipping. I'm going to pack it nice and neat. It's going to get it to you if you're the winner. There's more details once we hit the 1,500 subscriber mark. We're really close, but let's get the word out. Share that crap on Facebook. I don't care how y'all do it. Put it on TikTok, something. Get the word out. I'm tired of looking at this stuff. It's sitting here in my way. I want to get it to the winner that's out there. We're going to make it happen. Let's just do it. Let's get to it, all right? But let's get to up close on these, some of the findings, all right? Y'all hold tight. All right, so just gonna do it. I got them in arm's reach. I ain't digging out all the files now, but I found some awesome files. But these are some I found on the second day. It comes with already got a handle. I'm actually still got a lot of filing in it. It's gonna be real. I mean, it's real nice and tight. Let me zoom out for you a little bit. It's all nice and tight. So this is gonna be getting used. Of course, you can switch it out. But some Nicholson USA. I found some files. Like I said, got these for $1 a piece. You can't really beat that. I'm over here sticking them in my bucket. And found this. This one's gonna come real good and handy. It's a Stanley USA. Fairly old one back when they were making real good stuff. I am going to use this one. This will come in handy when I'm driving some of the larger pins in the knives and whatever else I want to use, right? If I'm driving some larger pins out like that, I may square up this nose part on the sander. I don't want to make it too fine because I have this for that. I got this old ice pick. It's good for the smaller pins, right? If you're trying to get them out like smaller pins, right? But this also flex a little bit. So they both got their purpose, but yeah, it's a little bit stronger. So I found that. I'm gonna use that, right? And definitely got to clean this at some point. Get that. I'm gonna put it with my other one. But got that right there. Showed that. Of course, up close on this. I didn't have this model. I think I've seen these before somewhere, but it just needs to be cleaned up. I may buff some of the scratches out, but I'm not gonna get too crazy with it. It's just a little skinning knife. Get some Dawn soap, clean the sheath up. Look right there, it's model 475. Couldn't let it pass. It's probably cleaned some deer too. Got that one, and then this one, I don't know much about it. I basically got this knife for free. I gave the guy $20. He was asking 25 on this and then 10 on here. So I got these for 20. Of course, I paid $1 for this, which you try to go buy one of these now, you're gonna pay more than $1 for it. It just needs to be cleaned. It's Cornwall. It's got good like nickel silver bolsters. It's nice. Handles. It's like some type of laminate wood. I thought it was plastic, but it really just has like a laminated wood feel. But either way, some fine sandpaper will clean this up. But it's got good. It just needs to be clean. It does have a little bit of a chip right there in it. But you know what? I'm just gonna sharpen it. I'm gonna leave it as is. I ain't touching it. I'm just gonna clean her up. It's a Cornwall Knife Company, New York. I thought that's pretty interesting. Let me look this up real quick. Y'all just hold on. Well, the only thing I'm seeing in here, unless I'm looking crazy, says, now, I wonder, now I haven't, y'all can look this up on your own. I don't know. If I'm feeling froggy later on, I might look it up. If I do find something, of course, I always try to post it up in the video, either this corner right here or this corner or right here in the middle. But what I'm seeing is, because this is Cornwall Knife Company, and this is New York, USA, but this is Cornwall Knife Company, Cornwall, Connecticut, 1800s, 3-star collectability. But then there's Corning Knife Company, New York, it's only got 1-star, 1930s. So that's a conundrum. I don't know, just based off of what I'm seeing right here, and probably when they develop plastic, I don't know. Like I say, these books don't have everything in them. Of course, this is the famous book that everybody, I think the prices have went down. So if you're going to get one and you ain't got one already, just hold tight. Their price is going to go down eventually, because the craziness of, everybody wanting this book a year ago and people selling them for $1,000 and all this other crazy crap. I paid around $30 for it in a antique store down in Pine Mountain, Georgia. Yeah, that's where I found mine. I got this one back in 2023 when I was living down there. So that's where I found my book. But like I said, you can find these on eBay. I think you can get them probably under $100 now. I don't know, but either way, getting off topic or getting back on topic, getting off that topic. This is what I'm seeing in here. So I don't know. I got a feeling that this company may have bought this company out or something and then reflagged it on, like, because this looks like a 1930s or 40s. I mean, it's no, it don't have brass liner, so it's got some age to it. But like I said, I may have to do a little more research, and if I find something or if I don't, and I remember, I always try to put it up here somewhere. So, but either way, it's a cool knife. I've never seen one before. I'm sure there's some people out there that have or claim they have, and that's fine too. Hey, it's all to their own. But yeah, let's keep on pressing on. Hold tight. Let me get this book out of the way. Yeah, so hold on. Okay, here we go. Found me another real nice, real tight, ready to go. I just don't have the sheath for it. But it's a Boy Scout knife, and this is a plum, well made. Thought that's pretty cool. Feels good. I found this one. You can see right there. So, yeah. Got this one for $25. Yeah, $25. Got it. I got this one on Saturday morning when we were out hunting. And this one I got on Friday. So these two was on Friday. And then this was Saturday. But like I said, mostly people just had a bunch of junk out. I call it junk. But like I said, one man's junk's another man's treasures, they say. You know, it's all about what they want to buy. It's just they ain't what I'm into, nor my wife, nor Kojak. Well, Kojak, he has a little more flexibility, what he wants, but it's what we're looking for. And there was some other stuff that's just out of my price range. This one was in my price range, so I thought that was cool. And then, like I said, we bounced around a little bit. I did find over at Mr. Dickie David's place were some of the things that fell out. I thought that's pretty funny. Marijuana stamp. But it's made in the USA. These are craft tools. I mean, just buying these individually is expensive. But he gave me a good deal on those. Some other tools, for different purposes. Some of the bits fell out. I got them over here in the bag. Here's the larger box set. Like I said, the other ones that fell out over here. Y'all check out these stamping tools, man. I've got the ones I use right now. I got some China knockoffs because, man, these are high on eBay right now. These are all made in the USA. See right there. Craft tools. Y'all go ahead and look these up. I saw some. There's some other good brands out there too, but I mean, full block. Got the leather carrying strap. I'd say what you want for them. I didn't even. I got all them with the. I got the leather cutting tools, some other stamps, some large letter stamps, all craft tools, and then I got the. Let me zoom out for you. Then I got the. Came with a rawhide leather hammer. It's probably, to how many sheets that stuff made, or boots. And then, of course, some kind of little tool. Yeah, I got all that for $40. So I was like, I wasn't gonna argue with them. I thought that was fair. $40, and then like I said, some other not chisels, but I got some other some little screwdrivers, some old USA screwdrivers. I like to get these when I can. These are $1 a piece. Patent pending. So Phillips. I think they're both Phillips, but solid, ain't loose or nothing. Got them for $1 a piece. Never can have too many screwdrivers. Then, I think that's about it. Like I said, I may be missing something. Mostly I had files and stuff, and I got them over in a 5-gallon bucket right now. Eventually, I got to get some together, and that I got from Mr. Justin Landis. That gave it to me when we met up a couple weeks ago. I got to get them in there to see what brands, because I like Black Diamond, Delta, Hella. There's a couple other companies that make good files, but anyway, I got to get some. Try to get the rust off. So I'm gonna either soak them in vinegar or use my Pour 15 solution. Just got to get around to it. It's just got too many things I got to do. And then I came across this right here. I didn't pay that. I got this for $70. So we stopped by Shepherd Hills Cutlery. There's the year. It's a new one. Pretty new anyway. I thought they had quit making these, but I guess they went back because I just didn't see them in the store in the past. But look at that right there. Brand new. So this one, it grew on me, y'all. I'm more big on, which I won't pass up on stainless steel. These are stainless steel, but I don't pass up on stainless steel, but I will. I mainly like the carbon. But what made me fall in love is the one I worked on with Mr. Jeremy, one of my dad's friends, and his knife. I had it packaged up because I'm gonna ship it out this week back to him, but it's all right. Ain't nothing but a thing. I can tape it right back up. I want to show y'all his. Package it up nice. There's his knife. Right there. That's where I did that patchwork. Nice and smooth. But that's his. Here's mine. Pretty. Like I said, I could have kept grinding on it, but look. Brand new. Y'all saw me get it out of the box. And there's Mr. Jeremy's. Look at that. There's his blade. Of course, he had some wear on it, but that sucker will shave your hair. And that's the new one. Right there. Antique bone. Like I said. Of course, you can barely see the outline of the pin on this one, but you can kind of see the pin on that one. But it's probably because where I grinded down, because this was so scratched up when I sanded it down. But either way, nice and smooth. Got that crack from it. Shouldn't break anymore. It's glued in, cemented in, but everything's there. So be getting this off to Mr. Jeremy. And like I said, I just fell in love. You know, when you're working on something, sometimes you fall in love with it. That's what I did. So fell in love. I plan to carry this myself as well. I'm not going to just put it for display, because I mean, I will use it. I just won't, just try not to abuse it. So, but I believe that's it. And then hold on real close. I'm going to show you the giveaway knife up close. Look, there's that slip. This is Mr. Jeremy's. I already packaged this up. But look right there. Use it like a slip. Put it in that slip. Or, I like this one right here. This is pretty big. But both are nice. I think this one would be better for a little bit bigger knife. This fits just right. You just gotta, just like that. That's probably what I do. It looks good in there in that green slip. One cornbread made. But yeah, get that package back up. All right, there's a giveaway. There's the pretty wax. So some of y'all that order, some may have this, some may not. I just make sure the texture and everything's right. It's product quality, right? Quality assurance. Make sure the consistency is supposed to be, which it is. Do smell check, but it's going to be 3 cans of this with the giveaway. 3 cans of this, which will last for a while. Of course, this knife. This is for reference. We'll do this. All right. This is a giveaway. 3 cans. Yes. Nice little EDC, high carbon steel. Mam knife, good to carry. Super light, y'all. I can't tell you how many. I've got the little bigger version of this. I got it. It's actually one of my backpacks, so I carry it with me because it's not heavy. Got that right there. And then, yes. It's free, y'all. No gambling. You just, when I give y'all, once we hit the 1,500 meter subscriber, or 1,500 subscriber mark plus, 1,500 plus, and then I'll add some little bit of wax to the sheath as well. So it'll be already pre-soaked before I ship it. And then this knife, nice little hunting Skinner knife. It's not overly big. Fits in the sheath just like that. Got leather right here stacked inside there. There's a spacer for the rear bolster, and look at that. Pretty bone. Look at that bone right there. It's a nice knife, y'all. You're getting it free. Once I tell y'all, all you do is you'll drop a comment down in the comment section on the video, and you will enter to win. It's that simple. It won't be nothing crazy. You can say hi or hello or whatever. Anything, as long as it's it's morally right. Nothing vulgar or anything. Just say hi. And then we'll do a drawing. But once we do that video, we'll announce the video, announce the time when we're going to do the drawing, and we'll go from there. But somebody will be a lucky winner. It don't take a whole lot of effort to do. But you're getting all that right there. It's that simple, y'all. That simple. That simple. Hey, y'all. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button. That will let you know when we post a short, a post, or video, pictures, whatever. You'll get notified. That way you ain't like, hey, I ain't seen no videos in a while. You hit that notification button, you'll get them right as soon as they get posted. But thanks for watching. Like I said, don't forget about the giveaway. We're very near to that. You'll get to enter your chance to win. I'm gonna give plenty of time. Once I announce when to do it and what video, you'll post a comment in there, and I'll probably give you about 2 days just to give people time to get in there and post a comment, and then we're gonna do that. We'll do that drawing, and that'll be the winner. And then y'all drop down, shoot me an email, whoever the winner is, shoot me an email, and then we'll go from there. We'll get the address, and I'll ship it. So anyway, hey, y'all stay positive, stay motivated, stay vigilant in this crazy world. I got to get to working on this boat over here and a few other things before it gets crazy during the week. So because Kojak's football practice almost four days a week right now takes up two and a half hours of my afternoon. Like I said, by the time we get home, it's already like 7:30. So it's just hard to get in and get stuff done, before it's bedtime and whatever. But hey, y'all take care, stay positive, stay motivated, stay vigilant in this crazy world, and I'll see y'all next time.